It's now time for Trivia Tracks with yours truly, Price Robertson. This edition of Trivia Tracks is brought to you by Washita Valley Respiratory Care, where you can breathe a little easier, and Beth Smith at Edward Jones. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. For over 50 years, this beloved star of records, film, television, and radio thrilled music lovers everywhere. The legendary Vic Damone captured America's heart with his intimate ballads and tender love songs. He was born Vito Ferranola in Brooklyn on June 12, 1928. The son of Italian immigrants, Vito, as he was then known, took voice lessons after hearing Frank Sinatra. While working as an usher and elevator operator at the Paramount Theater, Vic Damone, as he would soon be called, thanks to comedian Maury Amsterdam, met Perry Como. Damone stopped the elevator between floors and sang for him. Como was impressed and referred him to a friend for an audition. Vic began his professional career with the New York radio station WHN at age 17 and soon landed a regular spot on Arthur Godfrey's Talent Scouts. After signing with Mercury Records in 1947, Vic Damone churned out a number of hits, including his first release, I Have But One Heart, which charted at number 7, and You're Breaking My Heart, which hit number 1. In 1948, he got his own weekly radio show, Saturday Night Serenade, and in 1949 was booked into the Mocambo nightclub on the Sunset Strip, residing briefly at the Strip's famed Garden of Allah Hotel. He then made his TV debut on his friend Maury Amsterdam sitcom, singing Cole Porter's So in Love. In 1950, he made the first of several guest appearances on The Ed Sullivan Show, then called Toast of the Town, including a duet, the first of many, with singer and future TV hostess Dinah Shore. Over the next 30 years, he became a regular featured guest performer on every major variety show on network television. Concurrent with his recording career, he began a 2-year stint in the Army, serving with future Northwest Indiana radio personality Al Evans and country music legend Johnny Cash. After leaving the service, he married actress Pierre Angeli, the first of his 5 marriages. His movie appearances included the strip, on which he played himself, Deep in My Heart, and Hell to Eternity. During the 1960s, he found limited acting on television, which included guest roles on shows such as The Rebel and The Dick Van Dyke Show. For 2 seasons, starting in 1962, he hosted the NBC variety series The Lively Ones, and in 1964, he sang Back Home Again in Indiana before the Indy 500. In 1971, Damone headed for Las Vegas, and although he had to declare bankruptcy in the early 1970s, he was earning enough to ease his financial difficulties. He was then offered the role of singer Johnny Fontane in the first Godfather movie, which was given to fellow crooner Al Martino. In January 1991, he appeared in a TV commercial for Diet Pepsi, first broadcast during Super Bowl 25, along with other celebrities, including Jerry Lewis, Bo Jackson, and Ray Charles. Also during this time, Damone and his 4th wife, actress Diane Carroll, were the faces of Medic Alert. He released his last album in 2002, eventually giving his final public performance in Palm Beach, Florida. He suffered a stroke that forced his retirement, though he came out of retirement in 2011 for yet another live performance. In between, he wrote his autobiography, Singing Was the Easy Part. Vic Damone died on February 11, 2018 from complications of respiratory illness at the age of 89. His idol Frank Sinatra said that Damone had the best set of pipes in the business. Till next time, I'm Price Robertson. Amazed by today's trivia? Then join me every Monday through Friday morning for Trivia Tracks on Fox Sports Camden 97.1.